guys, so today I'm going to be looking at babysitters reveal things that a child said to them. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I don't want to go upstairs alone. The man in my room might be there. She explained she saw him in her room at night. I told her it was probably just her dad checking on her. She said no, because this guy was tall and skinny and her dad was short and fat. She was 3. Oh, who is he then? Like, is it from her imagination or is there actually someone there? What if there's someone secretly living upstairs? But like every time she tells her parents will be like, it's okay, it's just your imagination. But what if there was someone actually there? I used to babysit my dad's friend's children. There were 2 sweet little girls who were very easy to look after. The only problem was their house. They used to make me promise that the white man in the house wasn't going to come and look at them while they were sleeping. I eventually asked their dad what they might be talking about because they brought up the white man every time. He says, "Oh, that's just the ghost we have in the house. Don't worry about him." So reassuring. What? So casual? They were like, "Oh, it's okay, it's just a ghost, calm down. He's just lonely, that's all." What? You should have told me this before I babysat your kids. Honestly, that is creepy. Like going into someone's house to babysit the kids and then their parents just being like, "Yeah, this house is haunted, welcome." I had accidentally broken his recorder by not catching it in time by the time it slid off the table. Boy, I'm babysitting. Hey, don't break things. When you break things, you hurt feelings. You hurt my feelings. I thought we were friends. Me, that was an axe. Boy, I am self-aware. Why does he sound like a robot? The fact he pointed out that he was self-aware made me laugh and feel creeped out at the same time. Since then, he has been staring at me every time I have to take care of him. Oh my goodness. Don't break things. You hurt feelings. You hurt my feelings. This kid sounds like a robot in a human body or something. Oh my goodness. I used to nanny full time. The parents asked me to stay late, almost overnight, so they could go on a date that day. I put all the kids to bed and loaded up a movie the mum had suggested. It was a horror movie. Why would the mum suggest a horror movie for kids to watch? Honestly, when I was a kid and I watched horror movies, like I thought everything was real, because as a kid, you just think everything's real in a movie, right? So like when I watched horror movies as a kid, every single night I would get nightmares and it was the worst. Like I hated horror movies as a kid. Part of the way through the movie, I paused it because I heard the youngest coming down the stairs. She comes up to me, looks me dead in the eyes and says, "Do you want to die?" Without hesitation, I told her, "No, go back to bed." Oh, they weren't watching it with the kids. Oh, okay, they were watching it by themselves. That's creepy. Okay, another question. Why would the mom want the babysitter to watch a horror movie by themselves? That's weird. Okay. As soon as I hit play, the little boy, about the same age as the youngest, asked the mother, "Do you want to die?" So she said the same line as the boy did in the movie? I thought it was freaky, so I chalked it up to her maybe seeing the movie with her family already. When her parents get home, I told the mother about it. She has never seen the movie. Apparently, she just does this sometimes while sleepwalking. That's even creepier. 6-year-old boy got really close to my face and angrily told me he was going to pull out my eyelashes one by one because I wouldn't let him watch a bad movie that came on TV. Around his parents, he acted like a saint and frequently lied and finger pointed to get out of trouble. Oh my gosh, that is actually really creepy. Why the eyelashes though? It's so detailed, that's why it's creepy. Like it was like, I'm gonna pluck them out one by one. Oh my, I'm getting goosebumps, I don't like this. Put the nephew down for a nap. Heard him making a fuss in his room, so I went to talk him back into a nap. He's sitting in his bed, staring at a wall. I asked him to lay back down. He says, "Don't talk to him while we're playing." Imaginary friends, kids and their imaginary friends. Because there are so many stories with kids and imaginary friends, I honestly wonder where they come from. Like how and why do they suddenly just create an imaginary friend for them to play with? If it's an imagination. If it's not an imagination, I once found my niece dead asleep sitting in the middle of the living room, rocking back and forth and mumbling. Freaked me out until we found out she's a sleepwalker and a sleep talker. A sleepwalker and a sleep talker! That's such a creepy combination, honestly. Sleepwalking and you're also talking while you're walking. Wait, when you sleepwalk, are your eyes open? Oh, that is even more creepy. I feel like seeing an adult do this is way more creepier than a kid doing this. Jeez. When I was babysitting my nephew, I was holding him up on the deck just after dinner. He looked to a dark part off the side of the deck and pointed and said, "Look at the people." I said, "Buddy, there's no one over there." To which he replied, "Oh yes there are," while gesturing at individual spots in the yard. I did not sleep well. So he could see like people in their yard? I'm assuming there's a lot of people because he was like pointing everywhere. Oh no, 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 no. I had a child tell me she wanted to build a playground out of people's arms and legs. Oh my gosh, I would run out. That is so creepy. I feel like some kids have a wild imagination. Why would they ever think about this? Like what? What have they been watching that they think about this, you know? Does it just pop up in their minds and they're just like, yes, this is what I want to do? Like, huh? They must have been watching something. I'm scared. My goddaughter used to talk of seeing the people under her porch and also seeing her brother who was stillborn. But the creepiest thing she's ever said was when she was 5 and looked straight at me and said, "Your master wishes to see you in the pit," and then turned and skipped away. Why is it when kids say things, it's creepier? Like, it's like 100 times creepier, okay? Maybe it's because you feel like you trust them more because they're just kids. I don't know.